Syracuse University is running out of housing for its large freshman class, and the situation is getting out of hand. Good evening and welcome into News Live at 6. I'm Tegan Brown.
And I'm Peyton Spellacy. Hundreds of students tonight are left stranded with no planned housing for next semester. Just last week, rising sophomores picked where they wanted to live on campus next year, but not all of them had an option to choose from. CitrusTV reporter Nicole Aponte joins us live from South Campus. Nicole, what can you tell us?
Well, Peyton, the housing crisis has made its way to rising sophomores. Now, here on South Campus, these apartments usually remain open until the last day of housing registration, but this, every single one was taken. Uncertainty is in the air for freshman Vivian Love.
I don't know how close I'm going to live to campus, where are they going to put me next year? It makes me really anxious.
When she logged onto the housing portal to pick where she wanted to live for next year, there were no dorms left.
Housing selection is not available, or there's no rooms that fit your selection.
She then called the housing department for answers, but was given barely any information.
And I was kind of like, hey, I don't have housing for next year. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to fill out on the form. And they were like, well, you're going to get an email in a few days saying that you should wait for further instructions and the university is going to place you just wherever they can for next year. And they hung up and I was kind of like, oh, okay, never mind.
Then there's freshman Mark Pantano. He's going through the exact same problem.
I'm still doing everything as a student, doing what I'm supposed to, and I'm getting punished for it for my next year. So I don't really think that would be fair.
A university spokesperson told us that approximately 250 students did not participate in the housing self-selection process. But SU guaranteed housing for them early last Friday in this email. Still, Vivian's nervous that the university won't be able to place her in a dorm.
How do you run out of housing even though you know all these people have to live on campus next year? It doesn't make sense to me.
Both Vivian and Mark, they opted for single dorms here on campus for next year, but we're unsure if that's the reason they couldn't get housing in the first place. The university is set to call them on Monday with some answers, and we'll have continued coverage of those answers on our newscast next week. Reporting from South Campus, I'm Nicole Aponte, Citrus TV News. Guys?